News 46 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, 2 men are arrested for alleged sex with a minor, and a former police sergeant talks about suicide. News 46 starts now.
You're watching Kpvm News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
And police investigate an alleged sexual assault of a child. It's Friday, September 14th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. William Butler and James Benetti have been arrested by deputies who say that an investigation shows that the pair allegedly are involved in the assault of a child. 41-year-old William Butler and 27-year-old James Benetti have been arrested. According to the Nye County Sheriff's Office, they conducted a search warrant on September 6th at an address on Union Pacific here in Pahrump in reference to child pornography. The case was involving a 14-year-old juvenile male who was allegedly sending nude pictures of himself to an adult male named William Butler. The search warrant encompassed all cell phone devices on the property. Detectives say that they found several conversations on the cell phones which alluded to an ongoing sexual relationship between the 41-year-old and the 14-year-old child. They also said that they found images depicting child pornography on the cell phone, as well as conversations between William Butler and James Benetti that alluded to sexual encounters with the child. This also included, according to the press release, several innuendos, requests for photos, video chatting, and at least 2 photos depicting the child's genitals. Police also say that they found text messages inviting the child to their house for a sexual encounter involving Benetti, Butler, and one other adult male. During a conversation with the 14-year-old, police say that the child advised that he was in a relationship with both individuals and had sex with both men inside the home. He said that he could not remember all the things that happened, as he claimed he was drunk at the time. Nye County Sheriff's deputies say that William Butler also had in his past a 1999 conviction for indecent liberties against a minor. Both William Butler and James Benetti were booked into the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center. Butler was arrested on distributing pornography depicting a child, lewdness with a minor child under the age of 14, sexual child abuse, and sexual assault of a minor. Benetti was arrested for possessing child pornography, lewdness with a minor 14 years of age. And the Nye County Sheriff's Office says that they are hoping to get an abused horse cremated with donations from the public. The female was arrested and now faces charges in connection with that animal's death. Amargosa resident Jessica Edwards is facing additional charges, this one for felony animal cruelty. Police say that Edwards was arrested on August 28th for animal cruelty and neglect ×5 and possession of a stolen horse. The Nye County Sheriff's Office has said that the horse that was allegedly stolen, called Just Enough Really, has died due to complications during its recovery, which are in direct connection to the animal abuse and neglect. Just Enough Really was confiscated by the Nye County Sheriff's Office and transported by Nye County Animal Control after the horses were found in poor body condition on Jessica Edwards' property in Amargosa. The Nye County Sheriff's Office has taken up a collection to have this horse cremated. For more information, you can call 775-751-7000. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Well, Mr. Kevin Briggs worked for the California Highway Patrol for 23 years. The former sergeant is credited with dissuading over 200 individuals from jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge. Briggs spoke at Valley Electric Association's conference center last night about his experiences, his own depression, and the shocking discovery that his son was self-harming. He gives some words of advice to those who may be suffering and words to say and not say to individuals who may be contemplating ending their life.
And I worked on the Golden Gate Bridge for a long time, and I did a lot of negotiations with folks who were actively suicidal, thinking on jumping off of that Golden Gate Bridge. So my training was specifically for that. And now, since I retired almost 5 years ago, I travel around and I talk to folks about active listening skills, how we can come and talk to one another about crisis. You know, a lot of folks are having tough times. They may not be suicidal, but at least let's talk to them and let them know that we're there for them. 5 things. You should calm down. I understand. Things will get better, and why. We want to avoid those. You know what you should have done, whereas you could say, you know, have you tried this? And what happens when you tell someone, calm down? What do? They get more agitated.
What's some of the things that you should say to a person who's reaching out to you who would like to talk?
Yeah. Things like, you know what, I'm here for you. Sounds like you're going through a really, really tough time right now. I want you to know that I care for you. I'm here for you. I'll help you through this as best that I can. We can go through this together. You can call me anytime, day or night. I'm going to try to pick up the phone immediately, you know, and be there for you.
What's some of the signs that you should be looking for?
When people start talking about things, you know what, I'm not going to be around in another week, so don't worry about it. Or they're saying, you know what, thank you for everything you've done. You know, everything's been great, but I'll be leaving soon. They're talking or they're writing about it, little messages, or, you know, don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Or they start giving away their belongings. Or someone who used to go out a lot or doing daily walks in the gym and everything, and now they're self-isolating. They're sitting at home all the time. We miss things. I miss things with my own boy that I would have thought, here I am traveling the world talking about these things, and I missed it. My own boy was suicidal. It can happen to any of us. But to make sure, parents, that you connect with your children. Especially teenagers are tough. I know my boys, you know, if they say, hi, Dad, I'm doing really good. But see how they're doing. Really, you got to throw it out there. Say, I just want to let you know that I love you and I'm here for you. If you need anything at all, if something is bothering you, I'm here for you. I'm not going to judge you. I'm just going to be here for you.
One of the things that you talked about a lot was the divorce, and kids tend to blame themselves for divorces. That's something that's very common in younger people, is that they blame themselves for adult issues.
Right, and that's what I did. I didn't talk to my boys about my divorce. I was too ashamed and embarrassed about it. And my oldest boy, who was suicidal briefly, he thought he was the cause of the divorce. He thought he's the person that ripped this family apart, when he didn't. But I was too ashamed and embarrassed to talk about it. Self-harm on your wrist, a rubber band, snap that. It's not going to be permanent, as if you cut it with a knife or a razor. You know, hold ice, and that will still release the endorphins to help mask the pain that you're in. But if you're cutting, get some professional help. There's help out there. Exercise, meditation, these things do work.
How can people find out more?
I'm at Pivotal Points, so you can look me up. My email is kevinbriggs@pivotal-points.com, and the website is www.pivotal-points.com. You can see it's foggy. You can't see the water there. It's 220 feet down, but she did engage the officer, and what we really want to do is listen. And I will be saying that this entire time. Listen to understand.
And an update on Hurricane Florence right after this break.